Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buffaloes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So Ohio State's return team didn't help matters out much there. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm hip, I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares too, I swear. When you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Gets it out to the 20 after he picked up a 4.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. Third and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of
Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
nice strike, big play in the passing game. So tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how when we do it again. Keep attacking.
And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Man, let's not overcomplicate this. I love it. Put the QB under center. You know it's a QB sneak. Make the defensive line stop me. That hard to the goal line, it's hard to do. And the offense didn't try to get too cute. Really nice work getting the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. to throw. It's Howard. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that DN getting that sack.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback in your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Give to the back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 7 over Utah. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Power football with the run. Runs through the tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Wants to throw. It's Howard. He's got him in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. He gets a block. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Lets it fly. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bucks!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. They're just about ready to kick it away. On the run from inside his own. And he coughs it up inside the 20. Recovered by the kicking team.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return you do, and a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
1st down here with time for maybe 1 more play until the 2-minute warning. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he's going to try to return this one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Scanning the field, it's Howard. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The back goes in motion. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. The aerial assault continues. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Ibuka. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Back open in the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly what.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, they blocked the extra point. Still on his feet. Remember, he can return it. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. Got a little room. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. Sometimes you hope the return will give you good field position. Sometimes it puts a touchdown on the board like that 93-yarder just did. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
And the Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Bucks! And the punishment has been extended.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and no good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. His drive will open from the 15.
325.
Running back goes in motion. To the air, it's Howard. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On the option, it's Howard. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot.
And that pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line, but what an opportunity after that pick.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. You can't step into throws if you can't follow through. It obviously affects your accuracy, and I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Might be looking to run. Lets it go to the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Dialing up a second down pass play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Colorado! And the beatdown has ensued.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Judkins. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
6-9-1, get set, go!
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Makes his connection. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down. Come on, set.
He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. To the air, it's Howard. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. He wants to go deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the route is on.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration. Jet throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Dropping back, it's Sanders. He's not afraid to go deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. Fires to the big fella. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! And the pummeling has started.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Wants to bring it back.
Returner brings it out to the 42.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while he's going to let it go. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Colorado. And the stomping has commenced. I don't think these two are going to be exchanging holiday greetings this year after this game.
And I tell you what, we've seen a lot of cool handshakes where you're getting fired up and coaches are getting after each other. We might get a little bit of that there. You could take a knee, you could run the clock out, but they chose not to, so deal with it.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Coming after him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Running it back, it's Hunter. Makes a move. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out, and they wanted to prove a point. And, David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team when you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA.